As it's the upcoming fishing season for the summer, I thought I'd just like to go through with you my different rod setups for 20, 30, and 50 pound class tackle. I'm going to be going through which reel I use, the type of rods I use, and the type of line and the leaders I use on the rods. So for starters, I'm going to talk about my 20 pound class rod. This is a Bill Buckland 20 pound class circle hook rod, 7 foot, custom made. I have a Tyrannos 20 single speed on this rod. I use 20 pound Mamoy diamond high vis monofilament. You get about 700 yards on it, so it's really good for sailfish and small dolphin. You got an AFCO #1 unibutt. I do a 6 foot bimini twist to a 50 pound monofilament leader, clear monofilament. Fluorocarbon is a waste of time because the fish is not going to care about that. So don't go with fluorocarbon, just go with regular monofilament. I use an Albright knot to my bimini because wind-on leaders are unnecessary in this application. 20 pound class is just too light. You can use 50 or 80 pound class gear for this stuff. It's a great outfit, and I highly recommend it just for all light tackle purposes. For my 30 pound class outfits, I have two variations to this. I have Bill Buckland custom rods again, but you can always substitute these for star rods or really anything. Black Bart rods, which I love. They're by far the best rods in the world I've ever come across. Or you can just use whatever rod that you really like. For this, I'm using a Tiagra 30 wide LRS. I've got it loaded with about 700 yards of 30 pound Mamoy high vis monofilament. Wind-on leaders, a lot of people will probably disagree with me on this. However, I like to use 130 pound monofilament because anytime I'm fishing in the Bahamas or I'm in over 600 feet of water off Florida, you never know what you're going to get. And I've hooked into multiple marlin off Fort Lauderdale, and I've lost them unfortunately due to using too light of wind-on leaders. I used to use 80 pound wind-on leaders for this type of outfit, but I just found that it's not light enough, and also if you're trolling artificials, you're going to be using a minimum of 150 pound monofilament leaders. So go with 130. It's the best all-around outfit. You'll be able to catch small and big fish on it. So it's perfect application and perfect outfit. You can substitute this reel with a Tyrannos 30, much cheaper, much lighter, and you're still going to be able to get the same performance out of it. It's just the difference is it's got aluminum outing it's made of aluminum on the outer part of the reel. On the inside it's plastic. All the gears are plastic, so you may run into problems, and it will corrode a lot more quickly than the Tiagra. So this is more bulletproof. It's heavier, but all of it's aluminum, but it will never corrode. However, it's more expensive. So if you're wanting a lighter reel, a little bit cheaper, but also just a great reel, then go with the Tyrannos. The Tiagra 30, you'll be able to bring in any fish on it. Now, for when I'm trolling for 50 pound class gear, this outfit I'll be typically using for really big fish in the Bahamas usually, or I'm over 800 feet off Florida. I'm using another Bill Buckland custom rod. I am currently using a Tiagra 50 wide LRS. I have it loaded with almost 800 yards of 50 pound Mamoy high vis monofilament with a 200 pound wind-on leader. It's got an AFCO store butt on it, so you can just mount the reel right here, and you can take the rod butt off here, and then you can just take the reel off as well, and you have 3 parts to it, so you can store it really well. This is a great outfit for anything in the Bahamas really, unless you catch a 1,000-pounder blue marlin, but they've only ever caught 2 in the Bahamas, so you're very unlikely going to come across anything that big. This is a great outfit because you can almost catch anything on this, and you won't ever run the risk of losing a big fish that'll come up in your spread. So this is a great outfit for all different types of fishing: marlin, big dolphin, tuna, wahoo, sharks even. But in the Bahamas, I always use an 80 pound class outfit. So yeah, this is definitely probably the best all-round outfit for big game fishing. You can also substitute this reel with the Tyrannos 50. It'll have less line on it, but it'll have almost the same amount of drag. But once again, the outside is metal, but the inside is plastic. Whereas the Tiagras, they're full aluminum, all inside and outside. So those are my top 3 types of rods and outfits. For my trolling during the summer. If you like this, please, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section below. And if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe.